Assalamu alaikum. This is for class 12. Most important question frequently asked in the examination. Today we will discuss what is total internal reflection and essential conditions of total internal reflection. Moreover, we are also defined as the critical angle. Well, first of all, I will try to explain you what is total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Suppose this is an interface. This is an interface, interface. This is separating rare medium with the denser. Suppose rare medium is here water, air. It is water here, water. हम ऐसे लिखेंगे थोड़ा इसको डॉटेड. This is water. That medium is air, and this is water. Water and air. Suppose here, what we are doing here, the point object is considered in the denser medium. You have to, this is important. Point object is considered in the denser. Suppose this is the point object, it is in the denser medium. When ray of light, instant ray of light, is coming from this point object, when it falls instantly at an angle 90 degree to the interface. I have already told you, when it falls at 90 degree, it will pass in a straight line. That means when it comes from denser medium, ray of light is coming from denser medium, because point object is placed in the denser medium. Denser medium is here water. Where ray of light coming from the denser medium, moving from the denser medium, is falling at the interface. Interface is that line which separates denser medium with the rare medium. Here denser medium is water. I have already told you regarding how we can say this medium is denser or rare. वो रिफ्रैक्ट इंडेक्स पर डिपेंड होता है, वो तो प्रीवियस क्लास में. This is the rear medium. Light is coming from here. It passes at an angle of 90 degree. It passes in the straight line. When light is falling again at an interface at an angle other than the 90 degree, here, suppose this angle here, we can draw here normal. This angle I. This is an instant ray, but it is from light is coming from the denser medium. It gets refracted. I hope you remember, when light is coming from denser medium to the rare medium, it is refracted. It changes the direction of the path, but it moves away from the normal. When light coming from denser to rare, if light comes from rare to denser, it is moving towards the normal. It moves away from the normal here. You know this, because there is a change in the direction of change in the speed of light. Here speed of light goes on increasing. You know this. I have already explained this. If the angle of incidence is further increased here, if it is angle I is further changed here, changed here. Here I draw a normal again. It again moves away from the normal. Here it again moves away from the normal. It is angle I, angle R. When it goes on changing, that means as the angle of incidence increases, the refracted ray bends towards the interface. That means I am increasing the angle of incidence. This bending of light, it moves away from the normal. It is moving towards the interface. At a particular angle of incidence, the refracted ray travels along the interface. But when I go further increasing here, I am increasing again the angle of incidence. Here it is normal. The angle of reflection, it moves along the interface. It moves along the interface. It moves along the interface. And angle of this, when it moves along the interface, that means angle of refraction becomes 90 degree. Please remember. Here, this is the point object. I'm ray of light coming from here at a 90 degree. When it touches the interface at 90, it passes the straight line. When ray of light coming from point object at an angle other than 90 degree, it gets refracted, but the refraction takes place away from the normal, and it is moving towards the interface. I hope you, because away from the normal, because light is moving from denser medium to rare medium. When again I am increasing the angle of incidence, the bending takes place away from the normal, but it is moving towards the interface. At a particular angle of incidence, the interface, the bending, the refraction, that means the refracted ray, the refracted light travels along the interface, and angle of refraction is 90 degrees at particular value of angle I. This particular value of angle I corresponding to which angle of refraction is 90 degrees. This angle I is at times called angle C. This is called a critical angle. Please remember. What is the critical angle? Angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium. It is the denser medium because light is coming from denser medium. It is the angle of incidence in the denser medium, corresponding to which angle of refraction is 90 degree. This is called critical angle of the denser medium. अगर आप मैं critical angle की definition लिखूंगा, critical angle, it is usually denoted by C. It is the angle of incidence is the angle of incidence in the denser medium, correspond for which corresponding to which angle of refraction in rear medium is 90 degree. This angle is called critical angle in the denser medium and is usually denoted by C. या IC भी आप लिख सकते हो. That means angle of incidence of this also critical angle, or you can say it is C. When angle of this instance corresponding to angle of refraction 90 is called critical angle. When the angle of instance becomes greater than the critical angle, when I is greater than C, please try to understand. When here I am increasing the angle, the refracted ray moves away from the normal and it becomes closer to the interface. When I further increase, it becomes closer to the interface. At a particular angle, when I is equal to C, the angle of refraction it is along the interface, it becomes 90 degree. When I further increase angle of incidence, that means when angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, the refracted ray comes totally back. This is the incident ray. The refracted ray comes totally back in the denser medium. That means incident ray is also lying in the denser medium. Refracted ray is also lying in the denser medium. This phenomena is called total internal reflection. When we define now a total internal reflection, what is total internal reflection? The phenomena in which the ray of light, it is the phenomena when we define now total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. It is the phenomenon of light, or in which a ray of light traveling at an angle of incidence greater than critical angle from किस medium, from denser to rear medium is totally reflected back in the denser medium is called total internal reflection. If you want to note down, you can also write the phenomenon in which a ray of light traveling at an angle of incidence greater than the critical angle from denser to rear medium is totally reflected back. That means when ray of light is traveling from denser to rear medium at an angle greater than the critical angle, the reflected ray comes totally back. This is called total internal reflection. इसमें दो important conditions है. Most important, this is sometimes asked 3 marks question. Write down the 2 important conditions of total internal reflection. आपने क्या पाया, मैं फिर आपको बताऊंगा. इसमें सबसे important condition है ये है, light should always travel from denser to rear. Light should travel from denser medium to rear medium. Light should not come from rear medium to denser. Light should travel from denser medium to rear medium. That means number one. Two important conditions of total internal reflection. Number one, light should travel from denser to rear. आपने भी देखा है, light is coming from water and it is moving to air. That means its water is denser as compared to air. This is a denser, air is a rear medium. Light point object यहाँ है, ray of light यहाँ से आती है. That means denser medium से आती है rear medium की तरफ. ये important condition है. और angle of incidence in the denser medium, ये denser medium angle of incidence should be greater than the critical angle for the two medium, because जब ये greater than critical में फिर total internal reflection, अगर ये critical angle के बराबर भी होगी तो भी इसको total internal reflection, क्योंकि फिर when angle I is equal to angle C, then angle of reflection is equal to 90. It should be greater than, when it is greater than the critical angle, then the ray of light comes totally back. That means second condition इसकी है, the angle of incidence in the denser medium must be greater than the critical angle. इसके बारे में फिर इसमें क्विक रिवीजन हो रहा है. सपोज here this is an interface, this red line is the interface, it is separating denser medium. Water is a denser, here air is the rear medium. Point object is placed here. Ray of light falling on this interface at 90 degree, it passes in the straight line. When ray of light is falling at an angle here, suppose angle here is angle I, here it gets, when it moves from denser medium to the rear medium, it gets refracted. But we know when light moves from denser to rear, it moves away from the normal. Yeah, we say here it moves towards the normal, as and it is approaching towards the this is called interface. It moves away from the normal, but it is approaching towards the interface. When we increase the angle of incidence further, it shows more bending towards the interface. When we go increasing the angle of incidence at a particular value of angle of incidence, we call this angle I is equal to angle C. This angle I is equal to angle C. The angle of refraction, that means the refracted ray moves along the interface. That means when refracted ray moves along the interface, this angle of refraction becomes 90 degree. For that, this angle of incidence is called critical angle. That means it is this is very important. What is critical angle? It is the angle of incidence in the denser medium, corresponding to which angle of refraction in the rear medium is 90 degree. That means this is called critical angle. When we further go on increasing the angle of incidence greater than, when we increase the angle greater than the critical angle, the refracted ray comes back. The refracted ray comes back in the denser medium. This is called total internal reflection. Here I have seen angle I is greater than the critical angle. This is called total internal reflection. Total internal reflection, how can we define a total internal reflection? Total internal reflection is the phenomena in which, if we define for the phenomena in which a ray of light traveling at an angle of incidence at an angle greater than the critical angle from denser to rear medium is totally reflected back in the denser medium is called, this phenomenon is called total internal reflection. There are most two important conditions of total internal reflection. Number one, two important conditions of total internal reflection. If you note down this, light should travel from denser to rear medium. Light should come from denser to rear medium. Number two, the angle of incidence in the denser medium must be greater than the critical angle. That is, when it is greater than the critical angle, then the ray of light should come back to the denser medium. This is very important question and is frequently in science asked in the examination. Total internal reflection, आपको डायग्राम बनानी है और सीधा लिखना है. In diagram we take in this interface x, this suppose this xy, it is separating denser medium with a rear medium, and we take a point object O, a ray of light traveling from point O and fall normally along OA, it passes along AB, and when another ray instant along OA dash deviates away when OA dash at some angle other than 90, it deviates along OBD. When we go further increasing the angle of incidence, it is moving towards the interface at a particular angle of instance. The angle of refraction becomes 90. This angle is called critical angle. When we go further increase, when angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, the refracted ray comes totally back. This is called total internal. इसकी दो important conditions है. Light should come from denser to rear medium, and angle of incidence should be always greater than the critical angle. This is a very important question frequently asked. It is having some application, and we have to derive the relation between the refracted index and critical angle and some numerical. In hope that will be doing. We will do in the next class, and it is having some important total internal reflection में बहुत सारी एप्लीकेशन है. वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट दैट इज ऑप्टिकल फाइबर. जो हमारी ऑप्टिकल फाइबर है ये इस प्रिंसिपल पे काम करती है, टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शन. दैट विल बी डिस्कस्ड इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. होप यू हैव गॉट इट. थैंक यू वेरी मच.